series can't get any better.
But all eyes are on this man, Ted Williams, gunning for a 400 seed.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 23, left fielder Michael Brantley.
This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hard hit ball to second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number one. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now. That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Edwin Encarnacion now. He went deep in the contest last night. Knuckleball below the knees, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Trejo has a play, and that retires the side. So 1 run. Stepping into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
The 2-2 one more time. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense. Brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Mata back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Den Decker giving chase, and the inning is over. Into the box, Yan Gomes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Collins on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Austin Jackson. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Mata is there, 2 down. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw in time, and the side is retired. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Francisco Lindor.
First offering on its way. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This one's down to third. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Hey, we got no one. Hey, come on now.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. Kinsler ranging into shallow right makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Hey, one away, one away.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Lonnie.
And this is fouled at the plate.
2 down now.
The 0-1 delivery. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
In there, 1-1. Santana waiting on a 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kinsler is there for it. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jason Kipnis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Dribbled to the right side. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Center fielder,
Austin Jackson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way. When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Ready once again, Michael Brantley. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And we'll call up our Indians leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike one. The 0-1 pitch to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Edwin Encarnacion now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Too low, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. From the stretch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a. Buck Farmer will come on out of the bullpen.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
14-2 the final score in this one. Detroit get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Scooter Hubermill takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Corey Kluber struggled and gets the loss. Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it's coming up next. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, HR?
Matt, this club's just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score early and put the pressure on the other team, they have a great chance of winning games. I think that's the key to this one here.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way. Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
So here is Avisayo Garcia. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach, a base hit.
Well, this middle of this lineup is dangerous. You know, he gets 2 quick outs, and then here comes the 3-hitter and the 4-hitter with back-to-back hits. And now the 5-hitter. He's going to have to pitch him a little careful. He thought he was cruising. Now he's in a little trouble.
Third baseman number
into
24.
the box now, Matt Davidson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he misses with it, 1-1. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here's the payoff pitch. And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. And here's Tyler Saladino. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Let's take a look at the Tigers' defense. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at second base at Ian Kinsler. You know, this guy's defense gets overlooked. I love how he turns the pivot, but he's also got great range to his left. Makes all those tough plays throwing on the run to first base. He's dynamite.
Number 48 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit down the, and this will kick off the third base bag. And that's through for a hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
That ball hit the third base bag. I was wondering why it didn't get into that corner. Maybe that's what happened. It's knocked it down, slowed down the ball a little bit because he hit the ball pretty good. I thought that might have been an extra base hit.
Stepping in now, number 61. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Outside, 3-0 now. Kevin Smith waits on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Hey, we got one here.
Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Kevin Smith will be next. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Escobar has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger Jose Abreu. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department. Avisail Garcia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Avisail Garcia goes down for out number 2 in the top half. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar is there for it.
I got it.
And the inning is over. Striding in once again, Tyler Saladino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tyler.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Number 48 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he's safe.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
1 out.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Number 61 is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Turn 2 here.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a knuckleball in the dirt. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Hey, no runner.
Runner takes the turn at third, headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into very shallow right. Rodriguez is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope.
And a knuckleball too low apparently. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. In to score, the runner from second, Anderson. Takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Yohan Moncada. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Low for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Hey, talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Jose Abreu is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. Throw won't get him. Buck Farmer answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Friday night baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen.
Leading off for Minnesota, center fielder number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I find interesting about this team and watching this game today? They are really playing strong baseball. They're playing good down the stretch. And that, to me, is all about that front office and the manager. They haven't quit. They've got plans in the future. And this looks like a club that you look at and say, look out for them next year. May not get there this year, but next year they will.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. HR, what's the key for them here tonight?
Well, Matt, we're going to watch a very disciplined team. They are very patient at the plate. They make the pitcher come into the zone. They don't chase a lot of balls out of the strike zone. They really know their own personal zones. And as a result, this is one of the top walking teams in baseball. Very tough to beat.
And the pitch on 2-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Jones moves over. 2 gone. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Dozier.
Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy. And now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. And he'll take.
No strikes.
A look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 25 homers and 67 runs batted in. Here's a knuckleball that runs inside, and he's behind 2-0 here.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the count.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for Minnesota. Twins nothing. Tigers coming to bat. Stepping in, Kenny Vargas. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Kenny Vargas.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
So he got him swinging. Kenny Vargas goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Eduardo Escobar comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing and it disappears away from you.
And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Into the box now, number 43. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. A swing and a knuckleball making him look bad.
Nope.
And a knuckleball that misses at the shoe tops.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. Foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here's another 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Robbie Grossman. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Right fielder, Robbie.
And he pops it up back behind second base. And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today.
Third baseman, number 23.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Yeah, we got one.
Now the pitch. Gets ahead with a knuckleball right over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Out of play. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Are set down. Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCann waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Brian Dozier. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a high strike there, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brian Dozier goes down for out number 2 in the top half. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mata going back on it. Still going back. Gone!
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
First baseman, number 19.
In now, Kenny Vargas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
And now a jump throw against his body. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So one. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Eduardo.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, he got a gift right there. You don't see a lot of knuckleballs end up in the middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it, that's for sure.
Now batting, number 43.
Number 43 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and it eats up Kinsler. Stepping into the box, Robbie Grossman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
On to Cabrera, and it's a double play. Digging in the switch hitter, number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there, but look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that run at third base, so he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch, and he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it. He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. In the air to straightaway right. Mata over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jorge Polanco.
Nope,
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. McCann has a play, 2 down. Here's Brian Dozier now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rodriguez looking up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Buck Farmer is on to pitch from the bullpen.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Scooter Hubermill wins his 3rd of the season. Phil Hughes couldn't escape the 4th inning as he... Thursday night baseball on the show as we join you from Kauffman Stadium with Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I find interesting about this team and watching this game today? They are really playing strong baseball. They're playing good down the stretch. And that, to me, is all about that front office and the manager. They haven't quit. They've got plans in the future. And this looks like a club you look at and you say, look out for them next year. May not get there this year, but next year they will.
Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Harold, what's the key to avoiding the sweep?
Well, in this day and age when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Shoots this one over to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nick Castellanos now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, let's go right here.
Now here's the pitch. 1-1.
Hey, we got no outs.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Den Decker moves over. 1 out.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Miguel Cabrera. Can you believe this guy was a shortstop when he broke in? Yeah, skinny 20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the game. But he doesn't hurt you on the defensive side either.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. Digging in, Salvador Perez, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. Check to swing there and pops this one up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a knuckleball that stays too high.
Hey, we got 2. 2 down.
Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mata on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Now a check swing here and a little looper. But this will land untouched.
Come on, guys.